Well, Joshua Cain's Borders of the Mind is coming to the Ridgefield Playhouse. It's a show for the entire family, and here with the details is Mentalist and star of the show himself, Joshua Cain.
Good afternoon.
Hello. So give us an overview of this show. It sounds fascinating.
Borders of the Mind is the psychic show for the whole family.
Okay.
The show is for everyone who wishes they had gotten a letter from Hogwarts. Everyone who wishes what was odd about them as a teenager would turn out to be a latent superpower like in the X-Men.
Okay.
Everyone who wishes someone would point a finger at them and say, "You are the one," like Neo in The Matrix. In this show, I will detect the latent superpowers of at least 40 people.
Everyone has superpowers?
40, absolutely. The people who show up for the show are self-selecting. The people who come are the most intelligent, articulate people in the community.
Is that right?
Yes, because they come with imaginations engaged. And cynicism does not exist in the Ridgefield Playhouse when I'm performing there. It does not exist on any of my stages.
Okay.
Anyone who comes up on stage as a volunteer is treated very well. And together we're going to make extraordinary things happen. You see, when I was 13 years old, I met a gentleman named Gary Lee Williams. He was a bodyguard to the Dalai Lama. And Gary Lee had me studying books on body language, neuro-linguistic programming, memory skills. His goal was to turn me into a young Sherlock Holmes.
Okay.
So in this performance, I use my 5 senses to create the illusions of a 6th sense. And I teach other people to do this in the show as well.
Okay.
So there will be simultaneous telepathy, there will be mind reading, and there will be lie detecting. I'm curious, you're a parent. I'd be curious to know what kind of, how good you are at telling the truth or not telling the truth. Let's try a little experiment together.
Shall we? Okay.
Absolutely.
It's very intimidating interviewing someone that might be able to read my mind.
Well, it's a question, we're all always putting out lots of communication and signals to people.
Okay.
So you're familiar with playing cards,
Certainly,
the hearts,
yes.
the clubs, the diamonds, the spades. I'm going to ask you to touch the back of any one of the cards. Take it, look at it, show it to your TV audience as well. Don't let me see it. Put it back.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and you can lie or not lie at any time.
Sure.
It's more interesting if you lie some of the time.
Okay.
And most of us have to in our daily lives. First question is it a black card or is it a red card?
It's a black card.
You thought about lying for a moment there.
I did.
But then
I really like you. I don't want to lie to you.
But then you changed your mind and decided to be truthful. And I could tell that because the voice maintained its evenness. There was a nice modality there. It's an excellent speaking voice.
Okay.
So it is indeed a black card.
Sure.
Is it a spade or a club?
A club.
A club, she says.
A club.
That was very quick. It was almost too quick, but I actually believe it. There was sincerity there. The eyes did not change, no pupil dilation. It is indeed a club. So it is a club?
Yes.
Is it a face card or a number card?
A face card.
Did you hear that? A face card, you said, Teresa. A face card.
Am I a terrible liar?
Well, suddenly your whole face went very still. You went, a face card. And there was this brief mini pause to see if you were going to be believed. That tells me, in that case, you altered the truth just a little bit.
You're not believing me?
I don't. It's a number card, I believe.
It is a number card.
Good. So it's a number card. Is it 7? Is it 6 or above, or is it 5 or below?
5 or below.
5 or below. Say for me, ace, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Again, please.
Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's either the 3 or the 4. Say, my card is the 3 of clubs. My card is the 4 of clubs. Say both sentences.
My club is the 3 of clubs. My club is the 4 of clubs.
Again, please.
My card is the 3 of clubs. My card is the 4 of clubs.
See, on the 4 of clubs, you added this extra head definition, which is what we see children do sometimes when they're trying to tell a lie. I didn't do it.
Right. Wow.
But on the 3, you were very present. So I would say it's the 3 of clubs. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Wonderful.
My goodness, I cannot tell a lie.
Now, it's interesting to see how these things play. Now, you have children.
I do.
So are you good at playing in your imagination?
Sure, we do a lot of that.
I have a 13-year-old son who, when he was very small, we decided it was going to be very important to make sure he saw the right kinds of stories.
Okay.
So every year we track the movies he's watching. So this year, for example, you can see that Zach has seen The Bishop's Wife. He thought Cary Grant was a god. You don't blame him. Die Hard. He has learned it's not Christmas until Hans Gruber falls from Nakatomi Plaza. And Clash of the Titans.
Sure.
I mean, we've got over 50 different movies here, which my son has seen with his comments. So I'm going to ask you to now just lift up and take a peek. So look at one movie and his comments. You've got one?
Yes.
Is it a movie you're familiar with?
Certainly.
I want you to envision this movie.
Okay.
Can I have one of your hands like so?
Yes.
Okay. Just focus on the movie. Interesting. This one would almost pass the Bechdel test. This involves strong women, this movie.
Sure.
That's fascinating. So it's a movie of strong women. There's not a lot of those these days. We need more. I'm seeing 2 strong women. I'm seeing a fight over a pair of shoes.
Oh, my goodness.
But it's not Devil Wears Prada.
No,
Wait a minute.
it's not.
Is this The Wizard of Oz?
Yes. That is remarkable.
So you just have a vivid imagination, and you were able to project these kinds of things right back out to me. But that was splendid.
Incredible.
Now,
wow. Josh, I got to ask you, where do we get tickets for this show?
The Ridgefield Playhouse will be having tickets available at ridgefieldplayhouse.org. The show is February 2nd. It is at 4 p.m. You get out just in time to go home and have a full hour after the show to prepare your buffalo wings and enjoy the Super Bowl game.
Wow, that was incredible stuff. We just hit the tip of the iceberg. Thank you for being here. Get tickets to his show, ridgefieldplayhouse.org. Joshua, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.